What up, you guys? It is your girl Leah, and today I am going to be making a video about down low men and how to spot a down low man, or how to, if you speculate that your nigga is on the down low. I'm gonna give you a few tips, because I am transgender. I am a part of the LGBT. I've kind of ran into these same type of guys over and over and over, and I feel like I have a few tips that can help you out. Not saying that all of them are accurate all the time, or that it's easily to just, spot them out on the street like that. It's not that easy. But I'm just gonna, help you ladies out, you ladies out there that are, biological females that are dating these type of down low men and you don't even realize it, right? Okay, so here's some things that, personally I have noticed about down low men. Okay, ladies, so number one. The number one thing I would say is security. How secure he is in his masculinity will tell you a lot about a man. It will tell you a lot. How he acts when he's in uncomfortable positions, how he acts when he's around other gay people, when he's around other, LGBT identified people, other gay people, other trans people, how he acts. Pay attention to that. I'm not saying that you have to purposely put him in those positions, but if the position occurs, pay attention to how he acts in those situations. Pay attention to if it bothers him. Pay attention to if he has a problem with it for some reason. More of a problem than you have. If you're okay with it, if you're cool with it, if you don't mind it, if it doesn't affect your life and you don't care about it, he shouldn't either. Because at the end of the day, if a man is secure in himself, he's secure in his manhood, he's secure in his sexuality, he knows what he wants, he knows what he likes, then that should be the end of the story, period. If he likes vagina, why are he worried about two men, that sling dicks, that, two men that fuck or do whatever they do? Like, why should he really care about that? Pay attention to the way that he carries himself. If you feel like your man is always like putting up this front, or always trying to, be more macho and manly more than he actually is, or if he's afraid to show affection, he's afraid to show emotion, those are typically some signs that he could potentially be on the down low. If you just don't get that genuine vibe from him, or you just get a vibe that he's always like holding back some type of emotion, or those type of men that think it's gay to cry, like, what I'm saying, like, it's not gay to cry, that's ignorant thinking. Like, it's okay for a man to cry, it's okay for anybody to cry. Another thing I would say is men that are extremely toxically homophobic. They talk about gay people and how much they hate them a little bit too much more than expected. I'm telling you guys, ladies, be aware of those type of men. Be aware of those things. If a nigga is too concerned with gay people, or he's too homophobic, that should be one of the most biggest, like, red flags, like, right there. That should be, like, one of the biggest ones. If a nigga thinks wearing pink is gay, driving a certain type of car is gay, or liking a certain type of movie is gay. Like, those men that are extremely homophobic, or to the point where everything has to be gay to them.
If everything appears to be so gay to him, you know why? Because he's gay. That's why. That's the real motherfucking tea. Everything is just so gay to him because he's gay.
Another thing I would tell you guys that I will give you tips on is, ladies, check that motherfucking history. Check his history. Now, if a man is smart enough, he will delete his history. But sometimes, guys get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're not always on their A game. Check his phone history. Check his internet, his browsing history to see, what type of website he's been on. A lot of women, sometimes catch their men like in the act that way. They'll scroll through the tabs and see their niggas like looking at gay porn and stuff like that. If it's not on his phone, check his computer. Check his computer history. he might be expecting you to look through his phone. So therefore, he might pretty much do it in another place that he finds more secretive. A nigga's history in his phone will tell you a lot about a man. It will tell you a lot about it. It will tell you pretty much everything you need to know. Another step I would say, pay attention to him and where he's looking, where his eyes are wandering when you're out in the public, when you're out in the open. Niggas out here, you know, real life niggas, they like boy pussy.
And it could be your nigga, and you never know.
Pay attention to, I'm not saying that you have to be on your nigga 24/7, but it'll be there. Like, you just have to look for it. There'll be times where I'm out and about and I'm looking at a nigga, right? And the whole time he don't know that I'm looking at him. But I will see another nigga pass by, and I will see that same man, that same nigga, looking at his butt, or looking at the way that he walks when he walks past, or, you know, looking at, you know what I'm saying? You have to pick up on those things. And it'll be real quick too. It'll be so quick to the point where you don't even notice sometimes. There's lots of times where a man will be walking by and your man, your nigga, will be checking out another man, but you just don't know it. Because you're pretty much, you know, in La La Land or on your social media or doing something else. While you're minding your business, he's checking out other niggas. Pay attention to that while y'all out and about, you know, at the mall, you know, at this place, at that place, at the movies, wherever. Pay attention to, you know, every now and then, just pay attention to where his eyes are gazing off to. Another step I would say is mysteriousness. If you feel like you're with a dude that it's always this type of mysteriousness, or you can't really understand, or you feel like there's just a lot of details missing about this person that you still don't know, even if you've been with them for months or years at a time. If they say stuff like, I'm going to the gym, and you're just like, damn nigga, wasn't you just at the gym? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're always like, you know, running off a lot or in mysterious places, if they just have that mysteriousness, that mysterious aura around them that can't be explained. Another sign is if he has a lot of male friends, or if he has that one male friend that he hangs around a little bit too much. He's a little bit too attached to. You know, a lot of times a guy will say, you know, this is my homie, this is my, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like a brother to me. I've grown up with this dude, or, you know, they give you this backdrop story of how close, or, you know, how close of a friendship or bond that they have, or this person was in their life. I'm not saying that it can't be true, but I'm just saying, just pay attention to those types of things. You know what I'm saying? If they're a little bit too close, if they're always hanging around each other, always around each other, even while you're not around, even when you're at work or in other places, they always seem to be around each other. Pay attention to those type of things, because most often down low men like other down low men. They like men that are non-detectable. And when I say non-detectable, that means a man that you can't tell is gay by looking at him visually. You know, he'll also look masculine. He'll also have the beard and, you know, carry himself. He might be a little muscular built, you know. Stuff like that. He'll be non-detectable to the point where you can't tell he's gay, which is perfect for him, because he gets to pretty much do it right underneath your eyes, right underneath your head, without you even knowing. You know, while you're at work or out and about, you know what he's doing with his friend, with his long-term friend, with his homie.
Bitch, he's sucking dick in your bed. He's sucking dick on your couch. He's sucking dick in your kitchen. He's sucking dick in your car. Pay attention to those type of things. Especially niggas that do late night runs. If you always feel like he's running off somewhere at the nighttime, you have to wake up, ladies. Like, sometimes, like, in this day and age, like, vagina is not enough anymore. It's not.
A lot of these niggas, you know, social media is the key to everything. You know, it makes everything so much more accessible. You know, they have Grindr, they have Jack, they have all these gay apps, right? A lot of niggas, a lot of download niggas, And I know I see them all the time. I see them out and about. I see them on these apps. A lot of down low men hit me up. You know, they'll say, oh, I could fuck with you, but I'm on the down low. Or I have a girlfriend, but I can't get away tonight. Or I'm with my girlfriend right now. I can hit you up a little bit later. Or can I pull up on you, you know, and bust a nut real quick. I just want to show you guys, you know, this is pretty much one of my apps that I have right here. And you know, most of the time, it'll be guys that look like this. I'm not going to put his head in there. You know what I'm saying? It'll be guys that look like this, that you can't really tell. It'll be lots of men that have profile pictures like this, with their heads cropped out, so where you can't see their identity. You can't see who they really are. Here's another profile. Look what it says. I don't know if y'all see that. Down low freak. And what they won't have a profile picture up. They won't have a profile picture up. They won't expose themselves. Or sometimes they will send a picture. It just depends. You know, there are a lot of these types of men out and about. You never know from the outside looking in. A lot of down low niggas look like thug ass niggas that you would never think are gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never think. It'd be the most hood, thuggish, sagging their motherfucking pants all the way down to their ass, which is another weird gay thing that I find that a lot of men do. A lot of down low men do, you know. I really don't see the reason that why a man even has to have his ass hanging out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just find that kind of weird. Like, another last thing that I wanted to get in is how they treat women. Pay attention to the way they treat women. Pay attention to the way they treat you. Most down low men are womanizers. They like to use women. You know, whether that is financially. You know, they like to sit back, let all the women do all the work, bring all the money home. Pay attention to the way that they disrespect women, the way that they talk about women, the way that they talk down on women. A lot of times, often men that, you know, feed off of a weakness or what they perceive to be weaker than them, or men that abuse women, you know, physically or mentally, are often gay, are often down low. And that's because of that hatred and that hate that they have inside. Because they can't be themselves, they want to take that out on other people. So not only men that are homophobic and hateful towards, you know, gay people, but also men that are hateful towards women or anything, you know, anyone feminine necessarily. You doing everything for a nigga, you bringing home the money, you cooking, you cleaning, you providing, you doing all these things, and this man is still shitting on you, still treating you wrong, still not doing you right. There's probably a reason for that, sis. It's a reason why you're not enough, sis. Like, why he's not happy with you. Because secretly he's gay. Ladies, pay attention to these down low men. I'm telling you, they're all around. They're all around and you just don't know it. They're all around. They're all around, you just don't know it. These are the men that live double lives, you know, that try to come off so hard as straight and manly and masculine to other people. Like they always have something to prove, some type of objective to prove to other people. These are the type of men to beware of. They're living double lives, they're lying to you, they're the cause of most of the STD rates, they're the cause of most of the HIV rates. Sleeping with men, sleeping with women, and giving everybody pretty much everything. But these are the men that people love. These are the men that can do no wrong. most women still deny it to this day, and which is why it happens mostly to them. I mean, I try to help them out as much as possible, but a lot of women just fail to even believe it. But a lot of gay men and a lot of trans women glorify these men. They glorify down low men. But personally, I don't glorify them. I don't think nothing's cute about the shit. I don't think it's cute. I don't support down low men. Yep, that's pretty much the end of my video. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this topic. Let me know if I've hit some certain points or things that you feel like you've noticed or you've experienced. Let me know if you think I'm right. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. And if you want to share your comments and your opinions on how you feel about the topic, go right ahead. I'm not saying that these are all 100% facts, but these are just things that I experienced. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.